Why do birds suddenly appear every time Big Billy is near? Oh, just like me, they long to be fucked up by you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time Big Billy passes by? Oh, just like me, they've longed to be fucked up by you. La 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 la, just like to be fucked up by you. For on the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. All right, here we go. Who's all fucked up, eh? Hopefully you are. Look what I got here, folks. Are you ready to see what I got here? Oh, it's the corporate fucking sludge. Oh, you like my jacket, eh? You know, folks, most jackets I have custom made and made for me, but this jacket wasn't the case. This jacket was from back when I worked for my dad at his hotel, and there was like a G7 meeting there. These used to happen where world leaders from all over the world got together to talk about whatever bullshit they want to talk about, right? And I go to one of these world leaders, I forget which one it was, like the Chancellor of Germany or something. No, it wasn't that. It was like a guy from Italy, actually, I think. And I'm like, dude, nice jacket. And he's like, oh, you think so? I just bought it in the hotel here. $1,400. I'm like, oh, really, eh? How about I hang that jacket up for you? And oh, yeah, I hung it up for him, all right. He's some scumbag world leader. Like, who gives a fuck about him? And then my dad was so pissed off at me later on. He's like, you stealing from our best clients? That guy spent $500,000 here in the last 3 weeks, and you're stealing from him. I'm like, yeah, I am. Oh, so that's how it is. I can't help it, you know? When I see a world leader, I gotta like steal stuff from him or do something else that's not friendly, you know? Yeah. I was telling my dad just that. I was like, well, if he spent so much money here, he can just buy himself another jacket, you know? Fuck. It's not a big deal. Oh, yeah. Oh, she'd be sucking and a fucking when she comes. She'd be sucking and a fucking when she comes. She'd be sucking and a fucking, she'd be sucking and a fucking, she'd be sucking and a fucking when she comes. Oh, she's riding my big white ding dong when she comes. Oh, she rides my big white ding dong when she comes. Oh, she's riding my big white ding dong. Yeah, she's riding my big white ding dong. Oh, she rides my big white ding dong when she comes. Oh, she squirts like E.O. Faithful when she comes. Yeah, she squirts like E.O. Faithful when she comes. Oh, she squirts like E.O. Faithful. She squirts like E.O. Faithful. She squirts like E.O. Faithful when she comes. Oh, it's true, you know? Offering some education there, you know? You know? Like, put it into your mouth, Mrs. Murphy. It only weighs 1/4 pound. And it's got hair all around it like a turkey. And it stiffs when you rub it up and down. Oh, fuck. Hello? I'm pretty fucked up. I thought I'd let you know that I get fucked up in the mornings. And I'm fucked up in the afternoon. And you might as well fucking guessed it. I'm fucked up in the evenings too. Oh, my neighbors are out there having a party in their yard, talking about all the times they've been pulled over in their vehicle. It's interesting because you know what, folks? I drove for 30 years and never got pulled. Oh, got pulled over twice in my life. And I guess if you include the border interaction, 3 times. Oh, oh no, 4 times. Forgot about the time in America. Oh yeah, that was probably the best time ever. I'm in Oregon, eh, folks? And I pull off the highway because I'm a little bit tired. And I park at the side of the road and start looking for things in my trunk of my car and stuff and whatever. And within 90 seconds of being there, police show up. Just 2 cops and 1 cruiser. And I'm like, and they're like, sir, we got a call for a fucking suspicious vehicle in front of the used car lot. I didn't even know I was parked in front of a used car lot till he told me. And he goes, yeah, we got the complaint for that. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny, you know? And he's like, well, what's funny about that? I'm like, well, just how you actually respond to this call. I'm from Canada, and in Canada, if you called the police and told them there's a suspicious vehicle in front of your car lot, well, they'd put you on hold and just never come back to the call. Right? Now that's what they do. Then they're done it. We've made videos of it before. And so that's what they do. And there'd be no responding to that call. Right? They'd be like, call us when somebody actually steals the fucking car. You know? And so, yeah. Oh, we got a little bit of everything in this outfit, folks. See the shirt? This shirt's 60 years old. My dad used to wear it when he was a teenager. He died at the age of 71 years old 5 years ago. So this shirt's about 60, 70 years old, probably about 60 years old. And on the tie, you like the tie? I used to wear the tie when I worked for my dad because it's food related, you know? And fuck, we have like 7 restaurants in the hotel. And so that's all that's about. And then we gotta love polka dots, folks. Back in the day, polka dots were heavily in. And the tomatoes kind of look like polka dots. And then the jacket, folks, well, I stole that from a world leader. Yeah, they were having like a G7 meeting at my dad's hotel. And I go to the guy, I'm like, oh, that's a very nice jacket. And he's like, yeah, just bought it in your lobby for $1,200. I'm like, oh, well, how about I hang that up for you? Oh, yeah, and I hung it up for him, all right. He never got it back. And my dad was so pissed off, you know. My dad was like, what the fuck? You're stealing from one of our best clients? This guy spent like $500,000 here in the past 3 weeks. I'm like, well, if he's spending so much money, he can just afford to go buy another fucking jacket. I told him I lost it. He didn't seem to really care, which is the truth. When I told him I lost it, he's like, well, here's my number. Give me a call if you find it. That was basically his reply. And so that's the outfit tonight. Everything I'm wearing is from the ties from the 80s, the jackets from the 80s. Oh, and the shirts from like 1950s. It's pretty old school. Oh, yeah. So we got another bomb hit here. Yeah. Got my lighter. Come on, baby, light my fire. Cause she's round, round, big and round. She's big and round. Big and round. Hoo hoo. Well, when the Richter scale hits a 9.9, you can rest assured that she's right behind. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Well, if you want her, you can find her in the grocery store. She'll be a pushing 3 carts and a filling 1 more. She's big and round. She's big and round. She's half the town. And if she fall down, you don't wanna fucking be around. Well, she asked me if I could give her a ride in my car. To get Oliver in, I had to use a crowbar. Bow, now, 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 now. Well, she jumped in the ocean, making a big tidal wave. Out of 40,000 people, only 7 were saved. She's big and round. She's big and round. She's half the town. And if she fall down, you don't want to be around. Well, she jumped off a cliff, making a big tidal wave. Out of 40,000 people, only 7 were saved. She's big and round. Oh, I already did that one, eh? Yeah, she jumped off a cliff, but she hadn't hit yet when the radar man reported her as a jumbo jet. Oh, fire in the hole. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. The false idol was in hell today. Part of the welcoming squad. He loves to welcome newcomers, you know? It's a lot of fun because for the first like 40 minutes to 2, 3 hours, depending on his mood, it's just a big party. Cocktails, you got like major artists performing, disco lights going, everybody's dancing. And then and then at some random moment he tosses you in the river Styx and laughs hysterically. Oh yeah. That's what happens. Into the river Styx I go. 'Cause baby cried today the circus came to town. 'Cause she didn't like parades just passing by her. So she packed up her fucking shit and took off with some clown. Before you know it, she was dancing on the fucking high wire. I know a lot about this bitch. 'Cause you see, baby, she's an awful lot like me. And I told her, don't cry out fucking loud. No, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud. And if you shall fall, remember you almost had it fucking all. La da 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 da. And so that's that. Oh, I think there's still some in the bowl. Gonna have to rip it up. Oh, oh, oh. Bless my soul, what's wrong with thee? I'm all fucked up, baby, can't you see? Oh, oh yeah. Are you a Rams fan? What's a ram? Is that like a goat or a sheep or something? It's a sheep, isn't it? It's like a no, a goat. It's like a mountain goat, or do they call those sheep? I don't know. I guess it's a ram. It's a whole cat, but you know, it's something like that. They got big horns, eh? I'm kind of a fan too. We have them here in BC. I don't know if we have any here on the island, but when I'm in the interior in the Okanagan, I see them sometimes. They're kind of elusive, so they're not something you see very often, unlike some wildlife. And so, bye. Because they're always like on the side of a cliff, and you know, the cliff's pretty large and they're pretty tiny, and sometimes they just camouflage right in. You can't even tell they're there unless they're jumping around. Oh, males are rams. I see how it works. But are they male sheep or are they male goats? This is the thing here. Oh, the sheep, eh? Bah! Gotta love sheep. I don't really like to eat sheep. It tastes kind of shitty, but I like the sheep. And you can shear the wool. The bole wale, bole wale. And then you can sell the bags of wool for like $2 each. So it's like not profitable or anything. It costs more to feed the animal, but they're fun too. Yeah, no, wool socks are great. I got a couple pairs. Now, one of the good things about wool socks is if they get wet, you can take them off and just wring them out, and they're almost dry again. Oh, it's true. Because, wet feet, that's always, well, not a good situation. And so here we go. Gonna do another bong hit. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, they can be that expensive here in Canada, but if you shop around, you can get them for much less. For about $10 a pair. Oh, fuck. Look what we got here. Stubble bubble. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I remember the good old days in the river Styx. Folks, at first when you get thrown into the lava, it's extremely unpleasant and you scream in pain and you continue to scream in pain and well, years and centuries go by and eventually you stop screaming. It just happens. And you're still in a lot of discomfort, but you've learned to, adapt to your surroundings. Oh, and after a couple billion years or so, or trillion years, you can finally graduate to corrupting young souls on some shithole planet like this one. And so one day I graduated out of the thing and good behavior and all. since I wasn't screaming and yelling and complaining anymore. They don't like whiners down there, you know. And so they they let like 6 people out, and there were like 6 planets, and so everybody got to pick a straw, the smallest one being the final choice, and the biggest one being the first choice. And well, I got the smallest straw, and that's why we're here on Earth, right? And that's how it is. It's, some people say they would have just gone back to the river Styx, but I I uh, I bear through it, you know. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, oh, I like pelicans and seagulls. Wonderful birds. You know what I like to do? I like feeding the seagulls in like places where there's outdoor food courts. Yeah, I go there and buy a whole bunch of French fries and feed them all my French fries. Ah, and then it's hours of entertainment. People are so easily annoyed, you know? And so, oh, which reminds me, another time, oh, these seagulls came in handy too. So I'm down at the beach, right? And there's this lady sitting next to me who's talking on her phone like obnoxiously loud. And she's an unpleasant person, and we wished unkind things for her to happen. So I went and got some French fries and started feeding the seagulls around my blanket. And so they would circle my blanket, eh? Oh yeah, and swoop right over her head. And she's like all upset about it, and I gave her the finger. And she got up and walked away, and I was like, "Thank you, seagulls. Great job." And yeah, it was highly successful. Seagulls are always there to help. Did you hear about the person, folks, who dropped their cell phone in the fucking ocean or whatever? And big body of water, nevertheless. And a dolphin went down and got it for him, retrieved it. Just some strange wild dolphin. Oh yeah, I saw it on my Instagram today, or the other day, not today actually. Mm. Oh, good times. So there we go. I should have a handkerchief or a flower here, you know? Oh, is that what happened? Oh, it could have been. Could have sold his soul for the fucking cell phone. Yeah. They also like to rape people. Yeah, you can get raped by a dolphin. It's happened. You can Google dolphin rapings. Oh fuck. Imagine you're at the telling people that story, you know? Oh yeah, I was raped by a fucking dolphin. And so it can happen. You gotta be careful out there. There's dolphin rapings going on. And you don't want to be a victim, you know? So we're going to do another bong hit here. Oh yeah, I don't know what the dolphin does with its fucking children. I think they go around eating a lot of things. That's all I know. Right? And so yeah, you see who I got here with me, folks? It's Clowny. Good old Clowny. And that is the false idol. And the false idol was down in hell today, part of the welcoming squad of newcomers. Blue dolphin, eh? I remember something about a blue rose, but not a blue dolphin. Yeah, you know, if you had a blue rose in your pocket, that meant you had stuff, you know? Things that one might want. Yeah, the good old blue rose. So, can do a bong hit here. Oh my gosh. Well, I should run, folks. So yeah, we're gonna run. It's been too much excitement. It's hard to bear. You know, gotta slow down a bit or have a heart attack from all this intense excitement going on. And so, oh, one more, maybe just a sec. Oh, there we go. Oh my. Whew. Oh, got the sludge, luckily. Final swig. So, peace out.